Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jeffrey here. I hope you're all doing well. Today, we're very fortunate to have Ziggy, Rowan, and Mr. No Name. I'm from Scotland, currently residing in, well, Southeast Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, Bali. So, is anyone else here from Southeast Asia? No, I know there's other people here in Southeast Asia. So Mr. No Name put his hand up. Is No Name raised hand? Good, thank you very much. Rowan, are you in Southeast Asia?
Yeah, I'm from Southeast.
Okay, excellent. And Ziki, where are you from, please?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Louisiana. I'm sure there's a lovely song about Louisiana. Must be. Or am I getting mixed up with another one? Is that in the deep south? Is it the deep south?
Yes.
Yeah. Just the way you speak, it's a beautiful accent. Yes, it's nice. So we've got a range of people. So it's your morning. So is that Central Time?
Yeah, I'm Central Time.
Yeah. Okay. So who we've got on the call? Mr. No Name is actually Edward. Just so you know, Zeki and Rowan. So I want to start this off as a little bit. This will be recorded, just so you know, and I'll send out the copies. So who here has trading experience?
Is it this one or the next one? On
Does
the
any-
left? Right here? All right. Thank you, man. Have a good day.
Who here has trading experience of any kind? Rowan, yeah, I see that. Yeah, Rowan, well done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Edward, yourself, do you have trading experience?
Yeah, I've been trading too.
Oh, excellent. So what have you been trading, Zeki?
About 4 years.
Oh, cool, nice. And I've been trading Forex or crypto or what else?
Forex.
Very nice.
Forex.
And how are things? Some good months, some bad months, something like that?
Yeah, good and bad days. Good and bad days.
Yep. Would I be correct if you were to categorize yourself as a losing trader, a break-even trader, or a winning trader? Which category would you put yourself in? I'm just so I know who I'm speaking to here, so I can where to present this information today.
I ain't gonna say break even. I mean, they owe me money.
Oh, they owe you. Okay, so break even, but they've got a little bit too much of your money, right? I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, there's no worry. So for years, I've been teaching people to trade manually. Combination of gold, indices like CFDs, Forex, futures. But more recently, with the advent of the technologies that became available, I decided I've got a mentoring program to guide them towards auto trading. Because the one thing using AI is the technology it gives you, but because the one thing that's been people have been struggling with is the emotional side of trading. Because up until now, that's been the thing for many people that stops them being successful. Getting out the trades too early, over trading, fear of loss. There's all these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure, Zeki, you are a very good trader, but there's something that's just they've got a little bit too much of your money in the markets. So my idea was, well, remove that by take the emotional side out as much as possible by using artificial intelligence. Yet, using some of the best computers, the knowledge is out right now to your advantage. And that's actually what I teach, and that's what I'm promoting tonight. This is an introduction to trading, AI automation trading, just so you know today. That's it. Has anybody traded, whether it be MT4, MT5, Ninja, TradingView or automation before, or anything else?
Mt4.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. With EAs? With expert
Say that
advisors?
again?
With expert advisors?
No, I just trade on my own.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm encouraging people now to. Oh, there's Rowan said MT4, MT5. Oh, Ninja and C Trader. C's done quite a bit. Edwards also did MT4. Now, what I'm presenting the information today is there's a way of getting robots to build you something quite incredible. Yeah, and TradingView as well, Edward. But more importantly, it's trusting your system. And you can only trust your system if you've built a robust trading system where you've back tested over a period of time. You've then did something called walk forward analysis, where you look at data not previously looked at. And then you do a couple other things called out of sample testing. And then when you've done that, that's back testing the past. Then what I always encourage to do is put your trades, rather than trade with live money or paper trade or demo. I say, right, let's incubate these trades for a month to 3 months. So we then say, right, let's put the rules either in a robot, or you become very, very strict and you only trade this way manually on demo or paper trading. Yeah, you don't trade this particular account any other way. But ideally, when you get an alert, if it says buy, you hit the buy button like a robot would. And if it says exit, you exit that trade just like a robot would do. Or you actually automate it. That's the 2 ways. So by removing the emotion, I believe people would have a much greater chance of being successful and not just be a break-even trader, but on the better side of it. Would that make sense to anyone here at all? Or we're not so sure? Yes, it would. Thank you, Edward. Yeah, and that's the whole purpose. And that's what I guide people with here. And today is going to be about that. I've explained a little bit my process. Does anyone have any questions before we start? No, there's usually 1 or 2. People usually have something. So what's the benefit to you? So if this works for you, what would be the benefit to you? That's the key to this. Absolutely. That's the real key benefit. I'm just clicking this here. Apologize about this. I'm clicking something. Yeah, that's me. Hopefully I'll be open now. That's because I want to share this here. That's it there. Now I'm trying to find it. I've lost my Zoom. There we go. This is using big institutes using robot trading. Of course, they're using robot trading, Edward. Higher frequency trading and lots of other things. Yes. They're taking all the emotion out of the market by using robots. Now, it's like I'm having a really smart computer trading on your behalf. But what you do is we look at the markets a bit different the way most people have been looking them up to now. The last time I did this, I got 2 strategies off the people on it, and I built it. Yep, I built a strategy. In fact, I think Edwards gave me a strategy, and I built that. I'm just trying to have to find that again. So before we go anything, let me show you this here. Who here does not have this, my process, on This is my process on auto trading, and who here does not have this? Or have you all got it? So for those watching the replay, you can get this. Live the way you live. Yep, absolutely. So you've all got this, is that correct? Now, I don't know what hand means. Could you speak or type in, please? Because I don't know what. Yes, you've got it. Yes, you don't have it. What does the hand mean? Thank you. Because I don't know. I don't have it now. So who was that? That was, yeah, Edward. I'll get that to you. Okay. Thank you very much. So in here covers the benefits of automatic trading and the effectiveness on the brain and the positive reinforcement. Yeah, we're maximizing the opportunities because we're going to be more precise because we're removing that emotion. It's all about being mechanical-based trading, rule-based trading, AI automation. So it gives you enhanced trading performance by removing that emotion. Yep. The other thing is, Ziki, I don't know if you work in the car or whatever it is you're doing, but
yeah, I'm listening to you though.
Yep, it takes a lot of time sitting behind the charts. Yeah, I've got a group called the 30-minute trader. Reason why we call it the 30-minute trader, yeah, we still look at the markets. You choose the direction, and you can either tell your bot your trading strategy, only take buys, only take sells for the day, or depending on what it is, take both based on a higher time frame. Would that make sense to you? So you still do that little bit of analysis? Absolutely. So because what you've got is good knowledge. Because this is the key. Yeah, saves you time, reducing strain on your eyes, gives you more time with family. Yeah, because it's automation, and I don't know if you've ever done this. You might say, "Oh, this is the reversal. The letters went off. I'll wait one more candle." And then what happens is it goes up a little bit more. I'll just wait one more candle. Then you get this huge candle. Then you miss the entry. But by trusting your setup, that's the key, trusting yourself. Yeah. But at the bottom of this, I'll give you this if those people don't have it, is the system. Yeah. And the first thing is actually know about what you're looking to achieve out this. For example, are you trading with your own money? Or are you trading with prop firms' money or Darwinix? Once you know that, you then can start focusing on your drawdown. Once you know you understand what you're trading with, always look at drawdown first. Once you realize what you've, and the reason for that.
Yeah, baby, what's up?
Yep. So that is the key. That is the key.
Daria?
Yep.
What you would let me know?
I'll get that sent over to you. Okay. There's no problem there. So I'm trying to think now. Edward, do you remember the name of?
She told me she had it because she was supposed to bring y'all to my house last night. If she would have done that, I would have known.
I'm just going to put on mute. Right, Zeki's on mute, but that's okay. So Edward, I'm trying to think the strategy you gave me. What was it? An EMA cross? Was that it, or was it something else? Was it a 50, a 20, and a 10? Edward? I think it was a 50, a 20, and a 10. Yeah, and it does look really nice at points. Now, the 50 with this, Edward. So I did build this for you. And forget these settings. I believe you asked for a 50, a 20, and a 10 with a one-to-one risk to reward and a trailing stop. Is that correct, Edward? Okay, guys, this is fun. This is the audience participation. If you guys are busy, there's no problem. But I'm here for you guys. Yeah, that's the result we're getting with this. So what I'm going to do, and I put the numbers that I was asked by Edward, the exact numbers. That's what I was asked for. So there's a 50 in the background. Yep. They've also got when a 10 crosses over, it's a long. Yeah. Out of the box. Okay, that's okay. Out of the box. I'm going to hit this button. And this is going to give us a number to work from. And so this is give us back testing results over 3 years. And I built this morning for Edward. Yep. So let me just talk about now. This is gold. Now he never asked me for gold. He asked me for NASDAQ or S&P 500. Is that correct? Of course it's correct. So read the message. So let's check this now on ES. Now ES, this is trading futures. This is trading futures. Let's just check here the result for ES. Well, the other thing he asked was on a 1 minute, and he also asked on a 5 minute. That was the other options. So I'm just going through this. There's sometimes it has really nice trades. And other times, look at this. This is the problem here. The problem is, it's probably consolidation. Yeah, because there's just not enough there. There's just not enough winning trades. And I'll do the exact same thing again, and then I'll change to the 5 minute, and then we'll see what we can do to make it a winning trade. So Zeki, so what ahead of time, some people sent me the strategies, and I work with them, and I build them for them, and I look at them. Can you see the bottom of my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
So these are the results. Yeah, and I'll do just one more. I'm now going to go to the 5 minute, and I'll do the exact same thing again.
So it's gonna be like something we built, or it'll be something AI that you already have, or EA that you already have.
Okay.
Or we got to build our own strategy, and you're gonna make it into a AI.
No, what I do, Zeki, is I have a mentoring program. This is free. What I'm doing is there's no charge for this. Yep. So people ask me, genuinely ask people to send in their strategies. And I give exactly what they ask for. And this is exactly what they ask for. But in my mentoring program, I teach people to do this for themselves. I then teach them the whole process of optimizing and getting something that works. Yeah, we're now on a 4% winning trade, and you said that can't be possible. Well, that is possible because that's the results. So we could check it. We could check it for this month. We could check it for anything. So we've checked it on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. We've checked it on S&P 500. We've also checked it on NASDAQ. Yeah, not good. So what you then do is you then start. Great question, by the way. In spite of all this, because you enter there and you exit there, because that's what you've said. So then, but what Edward said, there was a different set of rules. Edward then said, no, I actually trade on Heikin Ashi candles, Jeff. Yep. Isn't that true, Edward? He said he trades on Heikin Ashi candles. So he uses an SMA crossover, a 10 and 20 with a 50 as a baseline. And once again, even this is, I'm actually just going to go back into this. Maybe I've got the setup wrong. 50,000 account. You see the top left-hand corner, Zeki? The spread there? You see the spread? 0.25. I've got 0.25 there. I've got slippage and I've got on every tick. Yeah. So you can see that. Heikin Ashi candles. That's the 5 minute. I'm now going to check the NASDAQ did the exact same thing. And the results are slightly better, 7%, but look at all the red. So if someone has a strategy, I look at it in different ways. I look at it in different trading instruments. I look at different time frames. I look at what people's target is. Yeah, that one's there, 13%. But I know I can improve this massively because the spread on oil is a lot less. So I could go into that strategy there just by changing the size of that spread. It's 0.01. And without changing anything, it's all about knowing the trading instruments. Look at these numbers now. All of a sudden, we're now in profit without even optimizing anything. But what I've done is I've optimized the trading strategy to the instrument. So, Edward, this is crude oil. So on your MetaTrader, it'll be WT1 probably, or it might be down as crude oil, and it spreads a lot less. Yep, you can see that.
Okay.
Yep. So what we're now going to do, here's another one I did. I actually called this Edward's strategy. You see that? I started playing about with it. Yeah. We'll put it on the same 50,000 account. The commission 0.15, the same as the other one. I will do slippage 0.2. I'll do it on every tick, the same as the other one. And whatever this is, that was your strategy numbers. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's exactly as you asked for. There was another indicator I tried to get. I couldn't get it. I didn't know. I looked for it. So I even called it your strategy. It's on there. There's little messages here. Yeah. So I'm just going to click this. This is nothing fancy or anything. You see here, I put everything into account. Absolutely. And for some reason, that doesn't seem to like that. Yeah. But I actually still built the first one, but the first, apologize. The 50 was missing from there. So I put it in the other one, but it's got absolutely everything there. It's interesting that it's not showing. So when I do deep back testing over 3 years, you'll see the results. And it works. So can I ask you, who here would like their charts to look more like mine?
Me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm now going to show you a couple of strategies. Yep. This one here falls apart. When I say falls apart, means not good results. If I take the same information, yeah, give me a minute. I'm on the same 5-minute time frame. 50,000. Oh, got that wrong. Apologize. Slippage on every tick. So that's the same. So we'll do this now. Just by changing the brokers, these are the people who are winning. Every single trade you do, they're making money. Just by doing that, by changing the spread to the look at the difference in the profit. Do you see the profit? The bottom left?
Yes.
So when you're looking at trading strategies, you have to look at trading instruments. Because people overlook these things. I don't really talk about it much here because people want to see buy sells. They want to see this thing. If people don't have much time, typically that's only our time frame. But look at the drawdown for 3 years, $500. Yep. Starting with the 50,000 funded account. Now, the question I've got for you people is, it's not always about the big numbers. If you can manage your drawdown, your account will grow. Yeah. it's a balance of having of these three things in this one here. Now, does anyone have any questions of anything I've shown there today so far?
Not yet.
Yep. Excellent. So I'm going to show one more. So these are the, yeah, there's nothing fancy in that. Yeah. I do lots of different ones you see here. There's another one there. Oh, this was actually originally built for Renko candles. This is from one of my students. Yeah. He actually built it for something else. Yep. So we then go and look at this. We say, right, let's look at this. Put it as it should be. That one, 5, 50,000, slippage 2. Let's look at these here. There's nothing really fancy with that. Okay. This was not me. One of the students, he likes Renkos. I'm going to show you on Renkos, you see the difference. But all of a sudden, again, by choosing this trading instrument wisely, look at the profit. I'm now going to go to here. And I'm actually going to change something. I'm going to go up. See, he actually built it for this, but it doesn't work well with this. Although that's what he built it for. Yeah. But he then found out it falls apart completely. But by having normal candles, or even Heikin-Ashi candles sometimes, it works well. So Edward, I'll send that strategy I built for you over. If you just send me a message, and we'll also do that's a nice healthy graph. Yeah, it falls off a bit at the time, but that's a bit high. Now, the people who trade crypto usually have 20, 25% drawdown from my experience. And I'm talking about people that do very well. If you've got a prop firm working on your behalf, working for you, they won't allow that. They simply won't allow it. Now, has anyone here ever traded with a prop firm before?
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, but that's basically other people's money. You're trading with other people's money. That's all we're doing.
Yes.
Yeah. So see the numbers, depending on the way you have the charts and different things, depends how it is. This one here typically likes a slightly higher time frame, but this is the S&B. See that? Just playing about with the time frames. So when you're optimizing your strategies, look at the time frames, look at the spread, also look at the numbers. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be scared to. Let me actually see if I can find something else. Normally at this point, people ask me questions. I'm actually trying to switch stuff off. Let me put on. Let me put on my Big Mac strategy. Yeah, but too much stuff on. I don't know what it is at the moment. We'll come to that. There's a Big Mac. So, have you heard of a MACD before?
Yes.
This is a variation. This is an optimized MACD.
Okay. Wow.
Look at 77% win rate, small drawdown, big net profit. That's over 3 years though. It's not like a month or anything. It's over 3 years. I could change these times. I'll just do this one, for example, for the last 12 months. So before this is part of my optimization process, actually. And again, the last year, you see what's happened there. Now, I'll ask the question again. Is there anybody here that would like their charts to look at me and have these type of results on a regular basis?
Yes.
Yeah. And really, that's all we're doing. We could look at other trading instruments. Now, is anybody ever here traded silver or gold?
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me just start. I'm gonna have a look at this first of all. I want to make sure. So it's 50,000. But now this is silver. Look at the silver spread. It's even smaller than that. It's even smaller than that. I've still got slippage. I'm on every. Yeah. I'm gonna press that button there. Yeah. That's over the last 12 months. But you got to be careful with silver or gold, because the value is a lot greater. Look at these results. Absolutely 74% win rate. This is not your normal MACD. Let me see if I can find a one I prepared. I've got a MACD strategy I prepared earlier. There's a MACD, a standard MACD. Not that date. I'll actually get it. Apologize, put the wrong one on. Yeah, pop that in there. So this is the standard one at the box. Does anybody here know the settings for the MACD? I do, but does anybody else here know the settings for the MACD? 12, 20,
really,
12, 26, and 9
are
the settings. Yep. So 12, 26, and 9. So I'll make these the same. I'll make this 50,000, the same as the other one. I'll make this 0.15, the same as the other one. I'll do slippage of 2, the same as the other. So let's just make that general at that. Okay, I'll press OK. So the next thing is I'm going to switch that off. The only thing I've got on there is the Mac. I've actually got 2 versions. I'm going to switch that off. I'm going to double check the settings. So the standard settings for the MACD out the box, we're not check that and compare it with my Big Mac. This one's still profitable, but would you prefer these type of numbers, or would you like to learn how to do this for yourself, where you can get these type of numbers? Because that's all I teach people how to do. Change. You still keep your strategies, but I teach them to move it into something not just successful, lower drawdown, higher percentage profitable. Yes, and it does have this as well. And the numbers, if I look at that, still has 50,000, still has this on every tick. Let me do another one. Oh, wrong one, sorry. There's another famous strategy, TDI. Yeah, another famous. And as you can see here, I've got lots of them. I've spent a lot of time. See all these here? I built these. This is me improving it, getting better. That's what that is. Time filters. I'm going to remove one. I'm just going to remove that there. And a bit of TDI. A TDI, what that is, that's a combination of a Bollinger Band, an RSI, and a moving average. Yeah, and you'll see here, when it's on the charts, that's exactly what it looks like. Yeah, I'm just going to move this down slightly down here to the bottom, if it allows me. I'm going to keep this up here so you can see the buy sell.
Jeff, how did you improve the TDI?
By optimizing it. I'll show you. So let's start off. Let's make the settings the same. 50,000. We'll do the exact same silver on. That's on the 1 hour. I wouldn't trade. Well, let's try this on the 1 hour. I wouldn't probably do on the 1 hour, but let's just do that there. The style, let's just that there. I would do this on a lower time frame. The TDI doesn't really work well on a higher time frame, but let me just show you this. I'm expecting this to fail, just so you know. Fail. Yeah. It's all about knowing the trading instruments. It's all about knowing there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just play about with the time frames. I'll type in 15. And sorry, it's not working. I'll do that there. So I'm on the 15-minute. If you can see there. 15-minute, we'll get that out of the way. Still falls apart on the 15-minute with this trading instrument. Why is it? Maybe this one's not good. Let's try the 5-minute. Yeah. And now all of a sudden, not the hour, not the 15, but look at the 5-minute. If you've got, you know, a decent prop firm, that would be okay. That would, you know, depending on who you're trading with, if it's futures or Forex, 2%, most people would be comfortable with that. But that's over a space of a year. You got 146. Yeah, and that's on silver. Let me check it on the 1-minute time frame. Hi, Eric. How are you doing? Eric, have you seen the TDI working before?
Oh, that's my first time seeing the TDI.
Yeah,
I seen it on a replay video, but I haven't seen it live.
This is a 70% on a 1-minute time frame. Now, I try to get people to get away from the 1 minute where possible for auto trading, because sometimes you can have too many trades. So, for example, over the course of a year, we have 3,000 trades. Yeah. So that's quite a few trades. 3,000 divided by, let's those 12 months, but call it 10 for round numbers. That's a lot of trades every month. So try to get slightly, but again, I don't think you'd be disappointed to have this. And with this here, we're built in so you can change. You add times of day. Not on this one. On this one here. There. Start at 1 o'clock. Finish at 4 p.m. Well, yeah. Why? This is futures, no overnight trading of what you can if you like. I've even got a higher spread there. Look at that there, 0.4. This is 0.010. I always allow that bit extra. I've even showed you my settings. But when you put the settings into a normal TDI, it's not the same because there's bits, I've added extra bits. Now, Eric, you've just started the mentoring program, getting bits from it. What do you think of the group so far? From, I know you're just new to it and all that, but just be honest with you. That's what I'll ask people to do. What we've got here. This is something else I'm working on at the moment, just so you know. It's not a strategy yet. If I can get this to come on. It's not coming. Why is that not coming on? I apologize. How's everyone doing? Okay?
Okay.
So, any questions about what I've covered? Because we've been over here now for around about 45 minutes. This is for you. I'm just going... I always promise to take one person's strategy and build it. I did that for Edward because he asked in advance. Yeah, so I built it. That will be coming to Edward. Yeah, and that'll be coming tomorrow, Edward, because it's my Friday night. Now, I want to show you another one. It's really quite weird. Yeah, it's just a simple 5 EMA, nothing else. Yeah. So, can you see my screen? No? Oh, sorry, I apologize. Right. This is just a 5 EMA. Yeah. Nothing else. Why is this successful? It's not great, but it's only a 5 EMA. Low percentage. With optimizing this, we could do some serious damage with this. We could do something really special with this. But it's just a 5 EMA. Get rid of consolidation. What would happen if, let me do this, if I added something like this here? So let me just, can anyone see this? Can anyone see this here at the bottom?
Yes.
So I want you to imagine you had an alert, or you were doing auto trading. Rather than this area is a dead zone. This is telling you do not trade. Yep. So you would get in there. You would set a profit or a trailing stop, and when it comes down, you would have an exit. Do you see there how it's a flat zone right there? Let me see if I can make that a bit bigger for you. You'd be happy taking your exit there, wouldn't you? Well, I'm sure I would. Yeah. They're not all going to be winners. Yeah. But that's only a 5 EMA. It's nothing special. Like, let's look at this one. This one's going to be a loss. You enter the trade with a momentum into the market. It comes down, and when it goes flat, there, you have a choice. It's either going to be a break even or a small loss. So with this strategy, you either have small wins, break even, small losses, or big wins. There's no big losses. And by removing by combining these things, like there is no trade. We are not in that trade. Well, like you might be potentially, but we do something. But if we did lose that, guess what? Small loss. And then you get these big wins. And where'd you exit? We're at flat lines. This is one we'll be building next week inside Mayana, a variation of this. In fact, Eric, you were just on the call before. We actually spoke about this. Yeah. So how would it be, guys, if you didn't even have to look at the charts? You just traded from this here. And this tells you when there's momentum going into the market. Look, there's momentum there. Where would I exit? There. There's momentum. Where would I exit? There. Because it's a flat line. Now let's look at the charts. Where was I correct? You might be saying, but Jeff, that's after the fact. Yeah, but you can see these. You can make this bigger. You can see this when it's red or not. You can see it when it's green or not. So by combining things together, by using, I would probably actually recommend you do one other thing. You'd have like a baseline. You would have an exit strategy. You would have a volatility, something like this when there's an impulse in the market. This is typically you get with a stochastic, where everybody says the market's overbought, sell. And why would you do that? That's when you actually, from my eyes, that's when you buy. But it depends on your strategy. Look, would you buy there? Would you sell there? No way. You would get in that there and you would take all the profit. That's what you do. Boom. How confident would you be if that is aligned? That's just a simple 5 EMA combining with that. There's nothing fancy about this indicator. Just a 5. If I click on it, I'll show you. It's as simple as, okay, try and find it now. And there's also a stop loss filter built in of there's a 5, sorry, a 5, there's the number of trades 4. Take profit 1.5. Yeah, but forget that, but we'll be using this as your profit factor. So we've showed today, we've showed the combination of Hull Ichimoku we've showed a TDI, we've showed a Big Mac, we've showed a normal MACD settings, and doing a comparison, we've looked at choosing the pairs based on, or the trading based on if a strategy or an indicator fails on one instrument, it doesn't have to be a failure. By moving it around and choosing the instruments now, whether it be Forex, whether it be futures, gold, silver, indices, CFDs, metals, whatever it may be, possibly platinum. I don't know. Does it work with platinum? So it goes red there. What does it do? It comes down. Let's go green. It goes green. Does it go up? Yes, it does. Flatline exit. So today's really just about you. I guide you. So let's say, for example, this is the last time I see you, and you're going your own way, and I would like to think you've taken some valuable information. Spread's really important. Spread can crush you. This is different to the other sessions I've did where I've actually showed how to use artificial intelligence. This one today I'll focus on optimizing your trade based on, you get your strategy, you get your spread, you get any commissions, and you manipulate it, and then you adjust it based on other optimization skills I teach in my mentoring program. Or if you can do it yourself, just do it manually, one up, one down. So questions, learnings, or discoveries from today's session?
Hey, Jeff, just to add, man, my experience so far being in here, man, I done learned so much stuff within the last 10 days that I ever learned in my whole life. Like the knowledge that Jeff gives you, he makes it feels like you can come in there and ask a dumb question and it's not dumb. You know, you can learn off any dumb question that you ask, or you think you stuck one way, he'll come up and like, hey, this is one way, or somebody else would come and help. And so he learns more from everybody else. So it's kind of like everybody's put their brain in one circle and everybody learns from it. So that's the great experience that I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, and it's true. I do learn from you. Brought something to the party as well. We share information. Yes, I charge for what I do. Absolutely, I charge for what I do. But where else would you get that knowledge? Right now, there's never been a better time to get involved in with something like what I'm doing, because the technology we have access to is incredible. It's incredible, and the majority is free. And that's the key to it. That's the key to it. Now, safe driving, Ziki. So I see you're driving. Here's a quick question. Would anybody here be opposed to a mentoring program?
No, I wouldn't be opposed.
I'm not saying you're getting involved, but some people like to do their own thing and don't join stuff like that. Have you ever did any mentoring before, Edward or Zeki?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Yeah. May I ask, was it like a one-to-one, or was it a big group?
It was a group.
Yeah, okay. Because I have a very small group. I've got to be honest, it's very small. It's the way I like, so I can give that one-to-one feeling. Because I've heard of people who've been involved with big companies before. I don't know if yours is a big company, but it's like thousands of people, and it can be so overwhelming. Hi, Edward. I'll give you that before in the next 5 minutes. But do you have any questions? You ever did any mentoring before or anything like that?
There again?
Have you ever did any mentoring yourself before?
No. It's like all the cost fees, mentorships are pretty high, expensive. Yeah,
They can be.
Yeah.
What I say to people, I've got to be honest. I'll give you the numbers. Yep. I believe I get paid very minimal from people who want to get involved. I give a minimum of 108 hours per month. Yep. So it's 9 hours a week. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually give more than that. So it's 9 hours, and typically I say to people, do 3 months. Yep. to learn what I'm doing. 3 months. So it's 9 hours, but I actually give you double. I actually give people double. Yeah. I say 108 hours and 100 hours bonus. Yeah.
Yes.
What would you be prepared to pay per hour to have something to learn these skills on an hourly basis? I don't know what a US dollar to the Singapore dollar is. I apologize. I could go and find out quite easily. What would you be prepared to pay?
It's definitely gonna cost a lot more because of your expertise.
Yeah,
and
well,
the pro. Yeah, yes.
I charge $5 US per hour.
You're kidding.
Which is 197 US dollars a month. You pay monthly. Why? Because guess what? That is what? So what's 197 US dollars a month in Singapore dollars? 259 Singapore dollars. I know there are good traders in Singapore, just so you know. But I think that's worth it for what I get. And I also have another mentorship program where it's actually it's half of that, where you actually don't get the lags, but you get all the recordings. And that's so you get every indicator, every strategy, every alert, every session, but you get it delayed by a couple of hours. You can still ask all your questions, and then from time to time you still get invited to the sessions as well. I also have that, but that's only 97 US dollars per month. Now, this is not meant to be a sales call, actually. I apologize, but I wanted you to get some value from this. So put that aside. If any of you guys want access to this, or just send me a message. Today, what we learned was there's a way to make things. The basic MACD out of the box fails. It fails. The basic RSI out of the box fails.
Yeah.
You've got to match it.
Yes.
People are serious. You have to learn to get ahead of the field, or the markets will continue to take money out of your pocket every single month. I imagine Edward and Zeki, you've given enough to the markets. Am I right? Have you given enough to the markets? Yeah. Are you sick of it?
Yes, I've given enough.
So there's Rob. He's in my mentoring program as well. He developed that Renko buy sell. It wasn't me. It was Rob. Hi, Rob. How you doing? So
how long is the mentorship?
It's as long as you want. People pay month to month, okay? But for trading with AI, I'd recommend 3 months. A month to learn it. What you then do is next month you incubate your strategies. You trade paper trading or demo trading. Then the following month, all good, go live, and it's all done. Hi, Rob. How you doing? This was the guy that developed the Renko strategy that absolutely crushed in the market. But he did it on normal candles as well as Renko candles. Wasn't me. He's one of my students. Yeah. He's been used to be in something called IM Academy. Has anyone heard of a company called IM Academy? IML?
Yeah.
Oh, IM Academy. Yes, I heard about it. That is how I found you, actually, because right now they actually like promoting on their impulse scanner. And then I Google it, and I saw one of your video that's similar, like impulse scanner.
I've got more. I've created it myself. I've cloned it. It's not exactly hard. Once you know, if you guys want it, you get it free. In my mind, they charge how much do they charge a month? You get it free.
Like $4 per day, like for maybe like 120 US dollar.
Yeah. So I want you to imagine you join for 1 month, $197. Then you get the indicator for life. You never have to go back again. But with them, you got to pay month after month after month.
It's a monthly subscription. Yes, and then you are doing the manual way. Yes.
So That's Zoe. It's another funded trader. She passed 2 funded accounts. One was with a company went bust, and the other one, I actually don't know who the other one's with. Yep. So hey guys, this is not meant to be a sales thing. So what have you got? A simple 5 EMA on its own with Rob's Renkos thing at the bottom. Was it me that created that? It was Rob. Well, it was a combination of 3 people in the group, to be fair. Yeah, which had a little bit of input into. But Rob took it on to a whole new level. Rob, do you want to say anything? Not hear you, Rob. Cannot hear you, Rob.
Oh, hi guys. Sorry, sorry about that. Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed my time and my education with Jeff. Like he told you, I was in a different group. I learned good stuff from that group, but I mean, I'm just in a different level, in a different place. As I described today in our meeting earlier today, people in general see trading as a flat surface. They don't realize the depth and the understanding and how far it goes down and all the different anomalies and settings. It's beyond comprehension, and you just can't go up and press a button and hope to trade and be consistently successful. So I can't thank Jeff enough for what he's done for me.
Yeah, Rob's from England. Yes. Okay. I'm going to go. It is Friday night for me. I'm in Thailand and Phuket. Tomorrow I'm flying to Bali in Indonesia. Book my flight. Someone booked it for me while I was on the previous call. My assistants. I'm going to Denpasar Airport, and then I think it's Seminyak. I don't know where I'll be staying. I'll just let someone else deal with that. And that'll be me there I've been in Southeast Asia for 5.5 years. I used to live as a young baby, I used to live in Jalan Kayu in Holland Village in Singapore. Yeah, as a young baby.
Yeah. Okay, Jalan Kayu and Holland Village are 2 different locations.
Yeah, Holland Village is expats and all that. I'm sure you know all that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm a taxi driver by day. Yeah.
I'm sure I recognize you going down Boogie Street. Is Boogie Street still about?
Boogie Street, yeah.
Yes, is that still about? Is it?
Sailboat?
Sorry, I was just stop that. But